Hello everyone, myself Sachin Gaware from RBNB College Rampur. Today we study the subject mathematics paper 2nd, in which a chapter binomial distribution. Now from this chapter binomial distribution we study today the two concepts. First one is expected value of an binomial distribution and variance of a binomial distribution. We know that if any random variable x follows the binomial distribution, we write it as a x follows binomial distribution over n and p, or it is also denoted by x follows binomial distribution over np, or only binomial distribution over np. There are these three different notations to show that an random variable, discrete random variable x follows the binomial distribution. Now here this n and p are called as the parameters of the binomial distribution, because on these two values, on the values of n and p, the different probabilities and different values of binomial distribution can be calculated. Now in today's lecture we see the expected value and the variance of a binomial distribution. So now the formula for expected value, that is if x follows binomial distribution over n and p, if x follows the binomial distribution over n and p, then the expected value of random variable x is equals to np. Its value is np, and the variance of the random variable x which follows the binomial distribution, its value is npq. Its value is npq, and this variance also denoted by sigma square. So we can write it as a sigma square equals to npq. Sigma square equals to npq. Also, this expected value is denoted by mu. There are two notations. First is mu and second one is e of x, which is used to denote the expected value. Similarly, to denote the variance, we can write it as a var, that is variance of x equals to npq, and sigma square equals to npq. Now from these two definitions, we can observe that if we take the ratio, that is variance of x divided by expected value of x, variance of x divided by expected value of x, or we can say that we take the ratio of variance to expected value, this will give npq upon npq upon np. Then if we cancel out this np and np, we get the value of q. That is, we get q equals to variance of x upon expected value of x. This is the third relation. Now the first relation is expected value, that is np, n into p. Variance is npq, which is also denoted by sigma square. And variance upon expected value, it gives the q. Q is the probability of failure, and p is the probability of a success. And the fourth formula is for the standard deviation. Standard deviation of x, which can be denoted, or which is denoted by sigma, and its formula is under root npq. That means positive square root of a variance. Positive square root of a variance. These are the four formulas for the binomial distribution. Now depending on these four formulas, we solve some examples. Suppose number one, given that x follows binomial distribution over np, binomial distribution over np, then number one, question number one, if n equals to 10 and p equals to 0.4, find e of x, that is expected value of x, and variance of x. Now number two, second sub question, that is if p equals to 0.6, e of x equals to 6, find n and variance of x. Number three is if n equals to 25, e of x equals to 10, and e of x equals to 10, find p and variance of x. And last one, fourth one is if n equals to 10, e of x equals to 8, find variance of x only. Now, by using these four formulas or these four relations, we solve these problems. Now, in first sub problem, here we have given n equals to 10, that is given n equals to 10 and p equals to 0.4. Now we have to find the expected value. Now use the formula for expected value. In solution we have expected value of x. Now here we define the expected value of x as np. So we write expected value equals to np. Both n and p are given. Substitute that values, so we get 10 into 0.4, which is equals to 4. This is the value of expected. This is the expected value. And number two, now variance of x. Now the formula for variance of x is npq. Now here to find the value of variance, we use q. Now we know that q or p plus q is 1 always. Now by using this relation, we can obtain q equals to 0.6. Because q will be 1 minus p, that is 1 minus 0.4, that is we get 0.6. Now putting all these values, we get 10 into 0.4 into 0.6. 10 into 0.4 into 0.6, which gives after multiplication 2.4. After multiplication, it gives 2.4. So we get the variance of x equals to 2.4. Now the second sub question. Now in second sub question, we have given p equals to 0.6. And expected value 6. And expected value of x is 6. And we have to find n and variance of x. Now to find n, we have expected value of x equals to np. Expected value of x equals to np. Now putting the values, the value of expected value is 6 equals to n as it is, and the value of p is 0.6 into n. 0.6 into n, which gives n equals to 6 upon 0.6, which gives n equals to 10. Now to find the variance of x here, again we have to calculate the q. So again, to find variance of x, number 2, to find variance of x, we have p equals to, the value of p is given. What is the value of p? P is 0.6. So p is given 0.6, which gives q equals to 0.4. Which gives q equals to 0.4, since p plus q is 1. Since p plus q is 1. And now here we find the value of n, that is 10. So also n equals to 10. Now use the formula for variance of x. Now the formula for variance of x is npq. Variance of x is npq. Now put these values. So we get 10 into 0.6 into 0.4. And the variance of x is, now after this multiplication, it founds to be 2.4. It founds to be 2.4. Now for third and fourth question, now in third question we have given n equals to 25, n equals to 25, e of x equals to 10, e of x equals to 10, and we have to find p and variance of x. Now first, or to find p, now to find p, we have expected value of x. The formula for expected value of x is np. The formula for expected value is np. Now put these given values, that is the expected value of x is 10. So it gives 10 equals to 25p. 10 equals to 25p, and which gives p equals to 10 upon 25. Now this can be written as 0.4. 10 upon 25 becomes 0.4. Now again, to find the variance of x, to find this variance of x, we need the value of q. So here we find q, that is we have q equals to, since q equals to 1 minus p, that is 1 minus 0.4, and therefore we get q equals to 0.6. We get q equals to 0.6. Now use the formula for variance of x. Now we have variance of x equals to npq. Variance of x is npq. Now putting these obtained value in this formula, we get variance of x. Variance of x equals to, now the value of n is given, that is 25, into the value of p is 0.4, and the value of q is 0.6. So 25 into 4, it gives 10 into 0.6. Now 10 into 0.6 gives 6. 10 into 0.6 gives 6. So we get the variance of x equals to 6. Now the last problem, number 4, sub question number 4. Now in sub question number 4, we have to again find only variance. So in 4 we have given the given value is n equals to 10, and e of x equals to 8. E of x equals to 8. Now use the formula. We have E of x equals to NP. E of x equals to NP. Putting the values, we get 8 equals to 10 into P. So we get P equals to 8 upon 10, which gives 0.8. 8 upon 10 gives 0.8. Now we have Q equals to 1 minus P. Q equals to 1 minus P. Putting the value of P, we get 1 minus 0.8. That means Q equals to 0.2. We get the value of Q 0.2. Now to find the variance, of x, we use the formula, that is, we have variance of x equals to, variance of x equals to NPQ. We have variance of x equals to NPQ. Now put these values. So this can be written as N. The value of N is 10 into value of P is 0.8 into 0.2. That is 10 into 0.16. That is 1.6. So we get the final solution, that is variance of x equals to 1.6. Variance of x equals to 1.6. Now we discuss the another example basis on the same concept. So again, given that x follows binomial distribution over NP, x follows binomial distribution over NP, then number one, if n equals to 10, expected value of x equals to 5, find P and variance of x. Find P and variance of x. And the second question is if E of x equals to 5 and variance of x equals to 2.5. Variance of x equals to 2.5. Find N and P. Find N and P. Now to solve the first one, the first problem, that is given, we have given n equals to 10 and E of x, expected value of x equals to 5. Now first we have to find P. So to find P, we have expected value of x equals to NP. Expected value of x, the formula for expected value of x is NP. Now put the values. So the value of expected value of x is 5 equals to 10 into P, which gives P equals to 5 upon 10, that is 1/2. We get P equals to 1/2. And since we get P equals to 1/2, we can calculate Q also. So the formula for Q is 1 minus P. The formula for Q is 1 minus P. Now putting this value, that is 1 minus half. Therefore Q equals to half. So we get Q equals to half. And now to find the variance of x, we use the formula for it. Now we know that variance of x is NPQ. Variance of x is NPQ. Now substitute these values. So this can be written as 10 into 1/2 into 1/2, which gives 10 upon 4 that is 5 upon 2. So we get the variance of x as a 5 by 2, or you can write it as 2.5 or 2.5. Now the second question. Now in second question we have given expected value e of x equals to 5 and variance of x equals to 2.5. We are given e of x equals to 5 and variance of x equals to 2.5. We have to find n and p. But the relation between the expected value and variance, is q equals to variance of x upon expected value. We use this relation. So we have q equals to variance of x upon expected value, that is e of x, which gives 2.5 upon 5, which is equals to 0.5. So we get q equals to 0.5. Now we know that p plus q equals to 1. So we get p equals to 1 minus q, that is 1 minus 0.5. So we get q equals to also 0.5. P also 0.5. We get the value of p. Now to find the value of n, we have e of x, expected value of x equals to np. Now we know the value of p, that is 0.5. We know the value of expected value, that is 5. So this becomes 5 equals to, which implies that 5 equals to 0.5 into n. 0.5 into n, and which gives n equals to 0.5 upon 5, which is equals to 10. So by using these four relations, we can find the expected values and variance or n and p. That is, from these four relations we can find the different parameters, that is n, p, q, expected value of x, variance of x, if some of them are given. So like this we can find the different problems on expected values and variance of a binomial distribution of discrete random variable. Thank you.